What is going on, everybody? My name is Eli. I am a full-time reseller on eBay, Mercari, and Facebook Marketplace currently. And today's video is insane because I had, I don't know, one of the best freaking thrift store hauls I've ever had in my life. Like, we went in there, we went into 2 Goodwills, and I think at the first one we spent like maybe $35, and the second one we spent like $145 or something like that. I'm gonna move everything I got into this room so that we can go over it. There is gonna be some live footage, but my camera unfortunately died halfway through the best haul I've ever had. So I'm gonna figure out a way to get this camera propped up so that it kind of angles down and we can go through everything I bought, and I'll tell you what I think I can make on profit. We also stopped at a Ross store and we picked up a couple things there. So let's get into it. Threw out my back earlier, so these boxes have been just sitting here because I haven't had the back strength to move them yet, but I think today I'm finally feeling better, so I'm going to tackle that today. I bought some of these long boxes because I'm going to start getting into golf clubs. It's one thing I want to get into this year, is flipping golf clubs. So here is my haul. As you can see, there's quite a bit here. I also have this, and I also have this, but I'm going to move all that into the room so we can go through it. Alright, we good? My haul. Yeah, it's getting a little messy in here, but that's usually a good sign because that means that I'm finding stuff to flip. Let's get into it. We have one Goodwill bag right here. Alright, so first off, in the bag we have these Reebok shoes right here. I paid $10 for these, and now normally I wouldn't pay that much for this shoe. However, this one was just kind of on a hunch. I think they'll sell well on Mercari, just based off of experience. So I believe I can get about $25 plus shipping for these shoes right here. So yeah, moving on. We have more shoes. How much did I pay for these ones? I think that, oh, nope, there it is. I also paid $10 for these ones. I looked these up on eBay. These are called, I mean, these are Air Maxes, not your typical Air Maxes, but these are called Hyper Aggressors. Now, they aren't the best Air Maxes, but for $10, in the condition they're in absolutely amazing condition. I believe I can get probably $35 to $40 plus shipping for these. And the last thing in the bag are these Converse, but my fiance wanted these. These normally would actually be really good to resell. As you can see, those are pretty sick, but unfortunately, as you can see here, that kind of ruins the shoe for me for reselling sake. So not going to be reselling these, but definitely get some use out of them. Loose in the bin, I have these pair of Jordans. What are these called again? They are Jordan Flight Flex trainers, I believe. These new go for about $80 to $90 on eBay. They're not in the best condition, but I picked these up. Actually, funny story, they weren't marked. So at the register, I was like, she's gonna mark them for me. What do I want to have my cutoff be at? And I was like, I think like $12.99 it would be my cutoff, because I think I can get like 40 bucks for these plus shipping, even in the condition they're in. They're not in terrible condition, but they're not the best either. But funny story, she actually marked them at $7.99, so I was more than thrilled to accept that. So that was the only pair of Jordans I got today, but I did get a lot of other shoes. Moving on to bag number 2. I always look at the hat section. This particular Goodwill, they have $1.99 hats, which if you guys, I'm not sure about the Goodwills in your area, but for some reason Goodwills in my area mark up hats like it's nobody's business, like $4, $5, $7 hats. I've even seen $9.99 for a hat, and it's just ridiculous. But this particular Goodwill, all accessories are $1.99, so that's why I always look at the hats in this section, or in this Goodwill. So I picked up this hat right here. Yep, shout out to Lincoln Casey. He told me that trucker style hats are selling really well. I have good success with racing stuff, so I thought I'd go ahead and give this hat a whirl, as it's in what I think it's in new condition. I mean, I don't think this is ever worn. So yeah, I got that one right there. And then I got this bright orange. It's super clean Notre Dame hat right here. I wasn't sure if I should pick this up, but I think because of how clean and bright orange it is, and just in the condition, for $1.99, I think I can get 10 bucks at least for this hat. So, all right, what else is in the bag? Is that it for that bag? There's no way. All right. I have a purse that my fiance got. This is just some more personal stuff in this bag. So, moving on to bag number 3. Ah! Fiance. Bag number 3, this is one of the last things that I picked up because my fiance was taking a while in the Goodwill, like she always does. That's okay though. So yeah, I was waiting for her to be done. I'm like, oh, I didn't hit up the clothes, but we already have so much. I don't know. So I just went into the clothes aisle and just started scanning because I was waiting. And I happened upon this Wilson, the Leather Experts biker vest here. It's got a cool little eagle on the back. This light is a little overpowering. Anyway, it's got a cool little eagle on the back. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, it was only priced at $7, and I made sure it was genuine leather and everything. I looked up sold comps, and it was, you know, selling anywhere from the $25 to $45 range. So I think I can get a quick 30 bucks plus shipping with this. So moving on, I shouldn't say I managed, that sounds weird, but I did get this Tramontina stainless steel tri-ply base, and it looks like something kind of got splattered on here, but I do think it's new. I don't think it's ever been used. I just think something got splattered on here, so I'll have to wipe that off. I've been trying to get into the pots and pans game because all my fellow resellers are telling me there's profit there. So I thought I'd give one a whirl since this one was new. I think it was, yeah, marked at $6. I was looking at sold comps, and I should be able to get 25 to 30 bucks plus shipping on this. Let me know though. Let me know in the comments some good pots brands and not weed, like pots as in cooking pots. I don't need your weed in the comments. So that's it for that bag. Moving on to probably the biggest bag. Surprise, surprise, we got more shoes. These are some really nice Nike running shoes. I looked up the style number and everything. They were selling pretty well. It's got a really just nice color wave. Just very like, like a rustic kind of color wave. So I picked these up. They're 9.5 men's, so that's a decent size. And yeah, how much did I pay for these? I paid $10 again. Well, actually, I didn't pay $10. It was yellow tag. Yellow tags were half off. I was gonna say I don't think I would pay $10 normally for these, but I paid $5 for these, and I should be able to get $20 to $25 plus shipping. Alright, moving on, we got some Keens. These are waterproof Keens. Should be able to get $40 to $45, plus these are in good condition. Just need to clean them up a bit. And another pair of shoes. This place just had great shoes this time. I got some Nike, don't remember what they're called honestly, but I looked it up. Because I look up all these like Nike shoes, really, just because they're hit or miss, but for the price with these, I couldn't really go wrong. I don't even remember the price, but I remember it was cheap enough to where I could flip them. I think I can get $20 to $25 plus shipping for these as well. And for the big boys, you don't see these every day. We got some Husqvarna boots, and holy mackerel, are these heavy. These gotta weigh like 20-25 pounds, I'm not even lying. But I don't know if you guys know what Husqvarna is, but they basically make like tractors and farm equipment and stuff. And so I was like, what the heck is Husqvarna doing here? And I looked it up. I looked up this boot, and they're going for like $100 used plus shipping. So I was like, oh boy, how much are they going to be marked at? They were marked up. They were marked at $20, but I mean, I know I can get at least $60 for these. These are really high-end boots. I'm not really sure what you would call them. I haven't done my full research yet, but something to do with farming equipment, I believe, since it's Husqvarna. But these are really high-end boots right here. I would say to always keep an eye out for these, but you're not going to see these maybe once in a lifetime at a thrift store, probably. Moving on to bag number I don't even know anymore, but this is another big bag right here. Got a pair of Brooks. I don't see a lot of Brooks where I live, but these are in excellent condition. These are Brooks Ghost 9s. So these are one of the better shoes that I picked up. Should be able to get $30 to $35 plus shipping for these. I paid $6 for these. Pretty cool colorway on there too. Alright, so what next? Down the purse aisle, we got this horrendous looking purse. I shouldn't say that. I mean, it's pretty unique. That's always the nicest way to say horrendous. But I'll show you guys. Actually, my fiance showed me this as a joke, which is pretty funny. But it says original by Sheriff 1827. And I was like, you know what? Ugly stuff sells. So I'll look it up. Turns out this is a quite good purse right here. Let's see what it says. On the inside it says designed in New York by Sheriff. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Probably sound like an idiot, but should be able to get at least 40 bucks for this purse. How much did it cost? It costed $10, so I thought, what the heck, why not? Purse number 2. I always feel if it doesn't matter if it's a purse, a piece of clothing, whatever. If it's fur, I always feel it because once you start buying more fur stuff, you'll get the feel of what you can tell when it's real. So I could tell right away that this was real fur. Even though it doesn't say whether or not it is on the inside, but it does say that it is genuine leather. if it's genuine leather, chances are this is real fur, and I can just tell that it is. And it said it was made in Italy, so it had me pretty intrigued right off the bat. And yeah, I should be able to get anywhere. I mean, it's hard to say with purses because there's not a lot of alike purses, but I should be able to get anywhere from $20 to $50 for this purse, and I paid $8. Moving on, we have a pair of Crocs. Don't pass up the Crocs if they're in good condition, especially if there's these weird looking ones, because Crocs right now are selling hot. So they're selling like hotcakes. Paid $6 for these, should be able to get at least 20 bucks. And they're light, that's always a plus. You can ship them first class. I have a game that my fiance bought for her. She was also having a heck of a time buying personal items. And we went down the toy aisle. I have some live footage of this one, but I don't know. I just felt like looking up this card game because I'd never seen it before. And turns out it sells halfway decent, especially for $3. Should be able to get $15 for this game right here. Yeah, I know it's not a lot of profit for like games like that, but they're easy listers, they're easy shippers, and it's just like everybody else says, it's the kind of item I want to have in my store. Alright, so actually that is all for the Goodwill stuff. However, we did, like I said, stop at a Ross. And I failed to mention at the beginning of the video, we also stopped at a Walmart, and I just had to go down the clearance aisle. And I found a couple, like 2 different things that I will flip retail arbitrage style. Personal item. And this is all personal item in that bag. Wrong Ross bag. Here's the right one. In the Bath and Body Works aisle, I picked up these 2 hemp seed oil lotions, I believe. No, body wash. Picked up 2 of those, gonna lot them together. Should be able to get about $37 free shipping, or $30 plus shipping. Paid $7 each for those. Smells clean. Oh wow, I might keep that for myself. That smells so good. That smells so good, guys. I might not be selling that, honestly. Okay, and I also picked this up in the Bath and Body Works section. It is Dead Sea Essentials by Ahava, and I paid, who knows what I paid, but should be able to get some money for this, hence why I picked it up. It was pretty slim pickings at Ross. Also, there was no listings on eBay for this, but this is definitely a Mercari item. It was $2 or $3, I think. Yep, $3. I think I can get $12 plus shipping on Mercari for this, just because it's unique, it's cool, it's something people want. And moving on, so that's all we got at Ross. It was pretty slim pickings there. There was some nice shoes, but the price was not right on that one. Shout out to Chase after the right price. At Walmart, sitting on the random shelf, not in the clearance aisle. I tried to find more, but as you guys know probably by now, that Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, the Mr. and Mrs. is being taken out of the title. So I picked up this Mr. Potato Head. I'm going to hold on to it for a little longer. If you guys find these, I suggest you hold on to them for at least a few more months, because the price, I think, will skyrocket on these even more than they have. So I picked this up to hold on to it as an investment. How much did I don't remember how much I paid, but whatever the, I mean, you could look it up on Walmart.com how much they cost, but just real quickly, I have this one shoe here. It is a Puma shoe. I picked these up at Goodwill. I can't find the other shoe. It must have fallen out maybe in the kitchen or something, but so yeah, just know that that was also part of the Goodwill haul. And last but maybe least, I don't know, it's not the greatest, but I was scanning everything in the clearance aisle. These were selling like hotcakes online. They were $2.50 each, and I think if I'm lucky I can get $10 each one. I might lot them up, I don't know yet, but there's a little bit of profit to be made on these. I only bought one stack because I'm new to the retail arbitrage game, and I'm really not trying to like just jump into it and throw all my money into it when I don't always know exactly what I'm doing when it comes to this. But I did scan them, sell-through rate was good, and there was some profit to be made, so I went ahead and picked them up. And so yeah, now that my room is a mess, I almost forgot to show you guys. I went down the electronics aisle and I got pretty lucky, luckier than I normally get. I got this right here, the Samsung Vcr and DVD player. If you don't already know that, these VCR and DVD combos are definitely worth picking up the majority of the time. I paid $15 for this, so Goodwill is starting to catch on, but I should be able to get $35 to $40 plus shipping for that. $35 to $40 definitely seems like a common number for me. And I picked up this big boy. It's actually surprisingly light. It is a Quasar integrated audio system. Sorry for the bad lighting, but I paid $6. I don't like to pick up the stuff anymore because it's a pain to ship, but for $6, it's hard to go wrong. I should be able to get anywhere from $50 to $100. I really don't know because there's not a lot of this model listed on eBay, so I will have to do more research on that. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that I did go down the electronics aisle and I found two things. So yeah, that wraps up the haul. That's definitely one of my best hauls, especially when it comes to a Goodwill. That 90% of it was from one store, so I'm pretty thankful for that. I was supposed to have a family get together, and that got the plans on that got changed, so I hit up a thrift store and boom, came home with some profit. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, all that shebang, because I'm going to be making more videos, especially live videos. I say this every time, but I really want to make some live videos to show you guys exactly what happens inside the thrift store and the inside rummage sales. And I'm going to buy some storage units this summer, so stay tuned for that. Love you guys. Peace.